So Garrett, what I have for you here is something a little bit different.
Okay.
This is a barrel-aged cider.
Love it.
Yeah, so this is called Barred Rock. It's from the 2013 harvest. And it's a New England style cider that was aged in a mix of, can you smell it?
French and American oak.
No!
Oh!
This is aged in a mix of Tennessee rye whiskey and Kentucky bourbon barrels.
Love it.
Isn't it amazing?
That's great.
So what it is it's late season heirloom apples fermented in the New England style. So in New England, back in the day, colonial Vermont, things like that, cider could turn to vinegar really quickly. They didn't have climate control, right? And so what they would do is raise the ABV, raise the alcohol level, because that acts as a natural preservative. They would do that by adding any sugar source that they had. What did they have? Molasses, brown sugar, maple syrup, raisins. And so we did that during the fermentation.
Yeah.
Fermented it to dryness, blended it, and then put it in a mix of 10 whiskey and bourbon barrels.
That's great.
And aged it for about 3.5 months.
It definitely has that charred and a little bit sweet, like a residual sweetness from the barrel, from the charred barrel. It's great. That's really wonderful.
It's pretty amazing what the spirituous quality that can come from the barrel without actually coming from the spirit itself. So there's no actual bourbon or whiskey in here.
Right.
It's just the infusion of that flavor.
Right.
And for this cider, I like to serve it, as I like to do with all of our other ciders, in a white wine glass with a really generous wide bowl with a tapered end, because that really concentrates the aromatics. This one, warmer, better. I know it seems counterintuitive, 60 degrees.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's pretty warm.
Yeah, it is. And you'll notice that it really makes it richer.
Yeah.
So what I like to do, serve it straight out of the fridge. It's not going to excite you. 10 minutes later, that's pretty good. 15, 20 minutes, blow your mind. This is like dessert in a glass.
Nice, nice. Second, third glass, blow your mind even more.
Absolutely, that's my kind of guy.
So you said you increased the alcohol content by adding some sugar. What was your sugar source? How did that work?
Right, so this would be organic raisins,
Great.
molasses and maple syrup,
Wow.
and a little bit of brown sugar as
All
well.
right. Okay,
I know
all
it's
of
a
all
lot
of them.
going
You just add
on.
all of them.
All of them.
That's
And so
great.
what's happening is there are yeast on the raisins, and so that's feeding the sugars to further, it's like a secondary fermentation. Not only is it raising the alcohol level, but it's adding a really nice savory character to it.
Absolutely. And how long did you age this before before bottling?
About 3.5 months.
3.5 months.
Oh, 3.5 months in barrel, and then probably about 2 months just at rest, and then bottled it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
so this is almost 2 years old already and showing its age quite nicely.
Yeah, it's tasting great right now. Is this fined or filtered at all?
It isn't at all,
All
no.
right,
So
great.
this is just the clarity that you get from patience and time.
Cheers.
Cheers.